That's right, another box of Liquid Happy has descended upon us, and now it is raining hops. That's right, it's raining hops once again from my hoppy beer benefactor Dave at 1021 Brewing. As you can see by the lovely package of Liquid Happy we have next to us, stage right. So that means it's time to crack this box open, show you what's in there, and why I am saying that it's raining hops. We'll be back in a flash. Okay guys, I'm back. The beer, of course, was packed hella good by Dave. Dave and I have a little shipper we send back and forth to each other that protects the beer oh so nice these days and makes it easy to pack. Dave sent me an awesome baker's dozen of beers. Dave, thanks a million, my brother. You hooked me up majorly. You guys hear me saying that? You know you want to see what's in the box. Let's dive in and show you what's here. First, we have a beer from Jack's Abbey out of Framingham, Massachusetts. This is their house lager. This is a house lager beer. It clocks in at 5.2% ABV and 18 IBUs. Haven't had this, but will be the first canned beer that I've had from Jack's Abbey. Next, we have one from Building 8, and these guys are out of Northampton, Massachusetts, and this is their The IPA. It's an American IPA, clocked in at 6.5% ABV and 70 IBUs. I wonder if it's New England style or West Coasty. Who knows, but it sounds like some awesome hop juice because I read the can on the side a little bit, you know. Anyways, we've gotten one now out of Garrison City Beer Works out of Dover, New Hampshire, and this is their Citra. This is a dry hop pale ale. It clocked in at 5.1% ABV and between 30 and 50 IBUs. Who knows? But I've had some Garrison City before that Dave sent me, and it was really damn tasty. So next up, we've got one from Fort Hill Brewery, and these guys are out of East Hampton, Massachusetts. This is their Lager Haas Pilsner. Now, this beer clocks in at 5.2% ABV and 30 IBUs, and this is supposed to be a really tasty all-grain Pilsner, and this beer, this brewery, that is, specializes in beer like this, German-styled sort of beer. Seems to be a thing, you know, developing again. People are getting back into the German styles, Pilsners, but in their all-grain format, brewed here in the USA. Can't wait to see what kind of develops out of that. Anyways, next, we have an awesome beer that you guys know, and you've probably seen before. That's right, it's one from Treehouse. That's right, what is it? It's Julia's. I've reviewed this a couple times before. Dave knows I love this beer, so he hooked me up with another can. That pretty much freaking rocks. Thanks to me and my brother. Oh yeah, these guys are out of Monson, Massachusetts, and this is the 6.8 in between 45 and 70 IBUs. They don't tell you on purpose. Anyways, so now we've got one from Newburyport Brewing, and these guys are out of Newburyport, Massachusetts, and this is their Greenhead IPA. They said this is a West Coast style IPA on the can here, and this clocks in at 7.2% ABV and between 45 and 70 IBUs for the style. So, a little West Coast action coming from the East Coast. Hey, that style's not dying. So now we have two beers from a brewery that's really gaining in popularity. I've had a few beers from them, thanks to my benefactor Dave, and it's from Night Shift Brewing, and these guys are out of Everett, Massachusetts. The first one we have up from them is their One Hop This Time IPA. Now this is a Citra hopped, single hop IPA, clocks in at 6% ABV and between 45 and 70 IBUs. Heard good things about that one. Now we have next from them the 87. This is a DIPA, clocks in at 8% ABV, and for the style, we'd be at 60 to 100 plus IBUs. I wonder if these are New England style, West Coast style, they don't say, but I think from what I had from Whirlpool from these guys, it was more East Coasty, you know, New England style anyway. So, next, we have from a brewery that you guys have probably heard from. A little one called The Alchemist, you know, they're out of Waterbury, Vermont, you know, US of A, yay, all that. So first up, Dave has been so kind as to send me a can of, yes, that's right, Heady Topper. I've had this many times, and this is a super fresh can because I know he just went up there, and I've got a cool review I'm thinking about doing with this little comparison side by side with some Heady Topper to see, you know, what happens in time. Anywho, we'll see. Next, we have another beer from them. It's one that I haven't had, and I'm totally, like, stoked to try. That's right, it's their Focal Banger. This is an IPA, clocks in at 7% ABV and between 45 and 70 IBUs, and this is supposed to be all that in napkins. I've had Crusher, I've had Heady Topper, both have been awesome. I suspect this is going to be awesome as well. Next, we have another beer, another hoppy beer, because I said in this, you know, kind of beginning of the video, my little sign, that it's raining hops, and this time we have a beer from, that's right, Truly Brilliant. I need a beer. You can see that hasn't happened. I just got this package up from the FedEx office, had to have it dropped off there. It's late. Yeah, anywho. So, one from Trillium Brewing Company out of Boston, Massachusetts. And what beer is it? It's their Scalded IPA. This is 7% ABV brew and between 45 and 70 IBUs. And this is another canned IPA from these guys that I've had a few already. They've been awesome, and I'm sure there's no difference in this. All the stuff I've had from Trillium has been top notch. Now, to get into the really super fun, cool stuff, so homebrew from 1021 Brewing out of Massachusetts, US of A, yay, yay. And what beer do we have up from them first? Or from Dave, because it's not them, it's Dave. Unless his buddy's brewing with him and stuff. Anyway, well, yes. This is his 1021 Brewing Oktoberfest. Dave knows I'm a Marzen head, and he has sent me one that he has brewed that really rocks. I love Marzen. It's one of my favorite styles. Just is. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's boring or whatever, but we like to drink what we like to drink, don't we? And I don't know if Dave used ale or lager yeast with this, but you know what? If it tastes awesome, doesn't really matter, does it? So, finally, since Dave loves the, sort of hoppy beer, we have 1021's Dark at 6 IPA. It's a 6.5% ABV and 95.4, to be exact, IBU IPA. That sounds pretty freaking awesome as well. All the homebrews I've had from Dave have been super solid, top-notch, tasty, make me happy while I'm pouring it down my neck. Even, you know what, UBT, when he reviewed with them, he dug them too. So, such loveliness is before us yet again. Another beer mail has been collected. Lots and lots of hops. I know what I'm going to be drinking pretty much for perpetuity for a while. That's hoppy beer, because this has all got to be poured down the neck, except maybe these lagers. But you know what? I think I'm up for the task. So, once again, thanks a million, Dave. You rock, my brother, for sending all this loveliness. Lots of reviews are on the way for you guys. Also, if you could do me a real big favor, think locally, drink locally, support the craft beer movement. You know what else? You got to rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us. And what else? Oh yeah, that's right. Smash that like button, because that, along with just looking at this beer in front of me, puts my big ass happy face on. So to the next DJs BrewTube, I got a bunch of hella huge beer drinking love for you. A big shout out again to my good buddy Dave at 1021. Check his stuff out on tap. People will be reviewing his beers on there. I've reviewed some of them on there. I think I did, if I remember to post it, but I got a bad beer memory. Anyways, but watch it up, look it up. There you go. Till the next time, like I said, I already talked about the big bunch of love for you. Come on, big peace out!